Imagine a world where every choice you make determines whether you rise above the crowd or fade into it. Picture yourself navigating the complexities of life, relationships, power dynamics, and personal growth with a clarity and decisiveness that sets you apart from the rest. What if I told you there's a way to uncover the principles that separate leaders from followers, the bold from the timid, the wolves from the sheep? Today, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Niccolò Machiavelli, a figure both revered and criticized. We're exploring the mindset that empowers you to stand out in a world that often rewards conformity. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll unravel timeless insights into human behavior, leadership, and survival, with the final lesson being the most transformative of all. This isn't just a discussion about history or philosophy, it's a journey to awaken the wolf within you. Through the lens of Machiavelli's teachings, we'll understand why boldness, strategy, and an unshakable sense of self are the keys to thriving in any environment. But this isn't about manipulation or cruelty. It's about clarity, resilience, and the ability to navigate a world that can often be chaotic and unforgiving. As we begin, ask yourself, are you content with being led? Or do you have the courage to lead? Do you want to merely survive? Or are you ready to thrive? Let's find out. From the dawn of civilization, humanity has long been captivated by the dynamics of power, who wields it, how it's maintained, and what sets some people apart while others fade into obscurity. In his groundbreaking work, The Prince, Machiavelli offered insights that remain shockingly relevant even centuries later. His teachings are not about deception for its own sake, but about understanding the game of life and playing it strategically. Being the wolf among the sheep starts with one fundamental truth: perception shapes reality. Machiavelli emphasized that how others see you is often more critical than your true intentions or abilities. He wrote, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, because it is given to everyone to see you, to few to come in touch with you." What does this mean? It means that your image, how you project confidence, competence, and strength, forms the foundation of your influence. Consider this. In a room full of people, who commands attention? It's not always the loudest person or the one with the highest title. More often, it's the individual who exudes a sense of purpose and control. Machiavelli believed that cultivating such a presence isn't deceitful, it's absolutely necessary. Leaders who grasp this principle know how to balance authenticity with strategy. But how do you create this perception? It starts with truly understanding yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and goals. A wolf doesn't try to be a sheep, nor does it apologize for its instincts. Embracing your unique traits and amplifying them is the first step in becoming a force to be reckoned with. Machiavelli also highlighted the importance of adaptability. He argued that those who succeed are not rigid in their approach, but flexible, attuned to the ever-changing tides of fortune. In his words, "He who adapts his policy to the times prospers, and likewise he whose policy clashes with the demands of the times does not." A wolf knows when to hunt, when to retreat, and when to observe. In life, this means being hyper-aware of your environment and adjusting your strategies accordingly. Imagine you're at work, vying for a promotion. It's not enough to just do your job well. You must also demonstrate that you're a leader, someone who can take charge and inspire confidence in others. This doesn't mean stepping on others to rise, but rather showing you have the vision and resilience to handle challenges. The wolf understands the importance of timing and decisive action. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." Waiting too long to act, or hesitating in the face of opportunity, is often the difference between success and failure. This applies to every aspect of life, from relationships to career advancement. Now, here's a question for you to ponder. In what areas of your life are you holding back, waiting for the perfect moment? How can you take bold action today to start shaping the reality you desire? Finally, Machiavelli understood that being a wolf among sheep requires a delicate balance of fear and respect. He famously asserted, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." This statement, often misunderstood, isn't about evoking terror. It's about commanding respect and ensuring others take you seriously. When people view you as someone who cannot be easily manipulated or undermined, they are far more likely to respect your boundaries and decisions. As we close this section, take a moment to reflect on the perception you currently project. Are you seen as a leader, decisive and bold, or do you find yourself blending into the crowd, hesitant to stand out? Remember, perception isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's about aligning your outward image with the strength and potential that lie within you. In the next section, we will delve deeper into the strategies and mindset that will not only help you survive, but thrive in a world that often tests your resolve. We will explore the importance of calculated risks, building alliances, and maintaining focus on your ultimate goals. Now take a moment to reflect. Are you ready to embrace the wolf within you? The path ahead is not for the faint-hearted, but for those who dare to lead. The rewards are unparalleled. True leadership and personal power go beyond mere appearances. They require action rooted in deliberate strategy. In a world that is often chaotic and unpredictable, those who succeed are not simply the strongest or the most intelligent, but those who are willing to take calculated risks. Machiavelli's teachings emphasize that fortune favors the bold. He famously wrote, "Fortune is a woman, and if you wish to master her, you must strike and beat her." This metaphor may seem aggressive, but its essence is clear. Life rewards those who take decisive action and refuse to wait passively for opportunity to come knocking. Calculated risks separate the wolf from the sheep. The sheep waits for the shepherd to guide it, to provide direction and protection. The wolf, on the other hand, charts its own path, fully aware that every decision carries both potential reward and consequence. Machiavelli argued that those who achieve greatness are willing to step into the unknown and seize opportunities others are too afraid to pursue. He called this virtue, a concept that goes beyond virtue as moral goodness and refers to the qualities of strength, courage, and resourcefulness required to shape one's destiny. Consider a moment in your life when you hesitated to act, fearing failure or rejection. Perhaps it was an opportunity to start a new career, pursue a relationship, or speak up for yourself. How might your life have been different if you had acted boldly? Machiavelli reminds us that the risk of inaction often outweighs the risks of failure. In his view, even a failed attempt can teach valuable lessons, while hesitation leaves you stagnant and powerless. Yet boldness alone is not enough. Machiavelli stressed the importance of building alliances. No wolf thrives in isolation. Even the strongest leader requires the support and loyalty of others. In the same way, your success often depends on the relationships you cultivate. Machiavelli advised rulers to surround themselves with wise counselors and loyal followers, emphasizing that trust and mutual benefit are the cornerstones of enduring alliances. To apply this principle in your life, reflect on the people you choose to keep close. Are they individuals who uplift and support your growth, or do they drain your energy and diminish your confidence? Cultivating meaningful relationships means seeking those who challenge you to grow, while sharing in your victories and setbacks. Just as a wolf's strength lies in its pack, your strength lies in the network of individuals who align with your vision and values. Another critical aspect of Machiavelli's philosophy is the ability to maintain focus. A wolf does not chase every rabbit it sees. It chooses its prey carefully and strikes with precision. In life, this translates to the importance of setting clear goals and resisting distractions. Machiavelli warned against rulers who became complacent or lost sight of their objectives. He believed that discipline and determination were essential to maintaining power and influence. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless to-do lists, and external pressures can pull you away from what truly matters. To embrace the wolf within, you must learn to prioritize and stay true to your vision. Ask yourself, what are the 3 most important goals in your life right now? Are your daily actions aligned with achieving those goals, or are you allowing trivial matters to consume your energy? Machiavelli also spoke about the necessity of facing challenges head-on. He said, "The lion cannot protect itself from traps, and the fox cannot defend itself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves." This duality, a combination of cunning and strength, is what allows the wolf to navigate a complex and often hostile world. Being cunning like the fox means developing emotional intelligence and strategic thinking. It means recognizing when to be subtle and when to be direct, when to speak and when to remain silent. Strength, like the lion on the other hand, involves cultivating resilience and courage. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in your path, but the wolf does not cower. It learns, adapts, and grows stronger with every challenge. Now, consider how this duality applies to your own life. Are you leaning too heavily on one side? Perhaps you're overly cautious like the fox, or too brash like the lion. How can you find balance and embody both qualities to achieve your goals? As this section comes to a close, think about the actions you can take today to begin shifting your mindset and behavior. Where can you take a calculated risk? What relationships can you strengthen or redefine? What distractions can you eliminate to stay focused on your goals? In the next part, we will explore the deeper emotional and psychological aspects of leadership and resilience. We'll uncover how to master your emotions, maintain influence over others, and harness the power of perseverance. The path of the wolf is not easy, but for those willing to embrace it, the rewards are profound. Leadership and resilience are not simply about action, they also require mastery over the internal world. Machiavelli understood this well as he explored not only external strategies, but also the inner workings of the human mind. To be a true leader, whether over others or your own life, you must first conquer yourself. The wolf thrives not because it is free from fear, but because it has learned to master that fear, channeling it into focus and determination. One of Machiavelli's most profound insights is the importance of emotional control. He noted that a ruler, or anyone in a position of influence, must remain composed, even in the face of adversity. He wrote, "A prince is also esteemed when he is a true friend and a true enemy." In other words, clarity and decisiveness stem from managing emotions and knowing when to act with warmth and when to act with firmness. Think of the last time you allowed anger, fear, or doubt to dictate your actions. Did it help you achieve your goals, or did it cloud your judgment? The wolf does not act impulsively. It observes, plans, and strikes at the right moment. This level of control starts with self-awareness, understanding your emotional triggers, and learning to respond rather than react. Machiavelli also emphasized the importance of patience. He believed that timing is often the deciding factor between success and failure. A wolf knows when to be still and wait, conserving energy for the perfect opportunity. In life, patience doesn't mean passivity. It means preparing and positioning yourself so that when the right moment arises, you are ready to act with precision and confidence. But emotional mastery isn't just about patience or control, it's also about perseverance. Machiavelli believed that setbacks and failures are inevitable, but what defines a leader is the ability to rise again. He observed, "It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles." In essence, your resilience, your ability to persist in the face of difficulty, defines your strength more than any external achievement. To embody this resilience, you must reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. When you face rejection, disappointment, or failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? The wolf does not see failure as the end. It sees it as a chance to adapt and grow. Another key aspect of Machiavelli's philosophy is the ability to maintain influence over others. Leadership is not about domination, but about inspiration and guidance. He wrote, "The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the man he has around him. This principle applies to all areas of life. Your influence grows when you uplift others, recognize their strengths, and align their goals with your vision. To build influence, consider how you communicate. Are your words clear, confident, and purposeful? Do you listen as much as you speak?" Machiavelli believed that effective leaders are also great communicators, capable of inspiring loyalty and trust. The wolf does not roar like the lion, but its presence commands respect. Influence also requires consistency. People are drawn to leaders who are steady, reliable, and true to their principles. Machiavelli warned against inconsistency, as it erodes trust and weakens authority. In your own life, think about how you can embody consistency, not only in your actions, but also in your values and decisions. As we delve deeper into the emotional and psychological dimensions of leadership, let's not forget the importance of courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Machiavelli argued that leaders must take bold actions, even in uncertain circumstances. He wrote, "Never was anything great achieved without danger." This statement serves as a powerful reminder that greatness requires stepping into the unknown and facing challenges head-on. So how do you cultivate this courage? Start by embracing discomfort. The wolf does not avoid the harshness of the wild, it thrives in it. Seek opportunities to step out of your comfort zone, whether it's by learning a new skill, confronting a difficult situation, or pursuing a long-held dream. Each act of courage strengthens your resilience and brings you closer to your goals. As this section concludes, reflect on how you can begin to master your inner world. How can you gain greater control over your emotions, channeling them into clarity and focus? What setbacks in your life can you reframe as opportunities for growth? And how can you inspire and lead others through consistency, communication, and courage? In the final section, we will bring all these elements together, exploring how to fully embody the wolf's mindset in every area of life. We'll uncover the final and most transformative lesson from Machiavelli's teachings, a principle that can forever change how you approach challenges and opportunities. The journey isn't over, and the most powerful revelation is still to come. The journey to becoming the wolf among the sheep reaches its pinnacle with one final profound principle: the power of taking full ownership of your life. Machiavelli believed that true strength comes from understanding that no external force, no circumstance, no individual, no stroke of fortune has ultimate authority over your destiny. He famously declared, "Each man is the artisan of his own fortune." This principle encapsulates the essence of his philosophy and the mindset of the wolf: self-reliance, accountability, and unrelenting determination. To fully embody this mindset, you must first let go of the illusion of control over everything around you. Machiavelli acknowledged that luck and external factors play a role in life's outcomes. However, he argued that it is within your power to respond, adapt, and shape these circumstances to your advantage. The wolf does not lament the cold or curse the storm. It finds shelter, adjusts its strategy, and continues to move forward. This principle begins with accountability. To take ownership of your life, you must stop blaming others or external factors for your failures. Machiavelli saw excuses as the refuge of the weak, those unwilling to confront their own shortcomings or take responsibility for their choices. The wolf, in contrast, takes responsibility for every decision, every action, and every outcome. It understands that while it cannot control the environment, it can control its response to it. Think about a challenge you faced recently. Did you approach it with a sense of ownership, or did you allow frustration or blame to cloud your judgment? To take ownership means asking yourself, what can I do to change this situation? How can I adapt and overcome? This mindset not only empowers you, but also builds resilience and confidence. Another critical aspect of this principle is self-reliance. Machiavelli warned against dependence on others, whether for approval, guidance, or security. He wrote, "A wise prince sought to rely on what is his own, not on what is another's." This doesn't mean isolating yourself or rejecting help, but rather cultivating the skills, knowledge, and inner strength to stand firm when others cannot support you. Self-reliance requires constant growth. The wolf is always learning, sharpening its instincts, and preparing for the next challenge in your life. This means investing in yourself, whether through education, personal development, or building skills that enhance your independence. Ask yourself, in what areas of my life am I too dependent on others? How can I take steps to become more self-sufficient? Machiavelli's final lesson also emphasizes the importance of clarity and focus on your ultimate goals. He argued that leaders must not only have a vision, but also the resolve to pursue it relentlessly. "The ends justify the means," he famously wrote, a statement often misunderstood. Machiavelli did not advocate for unethical behavior, but rather for unwavering commitment to one's purpose, even in the face of obstacles or difficult decisions. To embody this principle, you must define your vision clearly. What do you truly want in life? What are your long-term goals, and what steps are necessary to achieve them? The wolf does not wander aimlessly. It moves with purpose, driven by a clear understanding of its needs and desires. Once your vision is clear, commit to it with unwavering focus. But this clarity also requires the ability to let go of what no longer serves you. Machiavelli observed that clinging to outdated strategies or alliances often leads to downfall. The wolf knows when to release what is no longer beneficial, whether it's a territory, a relationship, or an approach that has outlived its usefulness. In your life, consider what habits, beliefs, or connections you may need to release to move forward. Finally, Machiavelli taught that embracing uncertainty is essential to greatness. He wrote, "Fortune changes, but she still keeps the same nature." Life is unpredictable, but the wolf thrives in uncertainty because it sees change not as a threat, but as an opportunity. To fully embrace the wolf's mindset, you must develop the courage to step into the unknown, trusting in your ability to adapt and grow. As we conclude this journey, reflect on the lessons we've uncovered, from mastering perception and adaptability to cultivating emotional control, building influence, and taking full ownership of your life. These principles form the foundation of the wolf's mindset. Machiavelli's teachings remind us that greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It is within reach for anyone willing to rise above fear, embrace resilience, and take deliberate action. Now, I leave you with one final question. Are you ready to awaken the wolf within you? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Take ownership, act with purpose, and lead with strength. In doing so, you will not only navigate the complexities of life with confidence, but also inspire others to rise alongside you. The wolf thrives because it dares to lead, to adapt, and to persevere. So too can you. Thanks for looking.